Happy Saturday once again, everybody. I'm just gonna say just a couple of things that's on my heart that I wanted to say about a week ago. I've been thinking a while about doing these types of videos, and I want to keep them short, so I'm going to try to keep them under 10 minutes. Um, so here we go. Um, First of all, I want to thank Trevor Noah so much for the ode that he paid to black women when he was signing off of the Daily Show. And thank you so much for all that you gave us and that you will continue to give us on this journey of yours. But what you said at the end of your sign off about black women and listening to black women, talking to black women, believing black women. My husband watched it and I said, see, he thought it was wonderful. And I said, see, Trevor said that for you to listen to me. He's like, no, that's not what Trevor said. I'm like, Trevor said for you to listen to me. So y'all need to listen to black women. Okay. But that was just such a surprise and just a wonderful, wonderful tribute to us because we are often unseen, unheard. Our credibility is always questioned. It's always a fight, and to have one of our own to pay tribute to us like that um was just absolutely wonderful because I will never ever forgive the rappers who labeled us as bitches and hoes. I will never forgive you for the way that you all have maligned black women the way that you have. And to have a brother say to us, listen, black women have been my biggest influence and you need to listen to them and I love you was just such a breath of fresh air. And so, Trevor, thank you so much. And, we just wish you well. We know that you are going to continue to bring us what the excellence, the intelligence, and the comedy that, you are known for. Thank you so much again. We love you, brother. I love you so much. Thank you. I also want to talk about Brittney Griner. Um, as you know, she was recently released from the Russian prison. She was there. She was taken into custody because she was in possession of cannabis oil, which she was using to to manage pain. And it was what it was. It was traces of cannabis oil. Um, anyway, I just want to say I am so happy that she is released. I'm not feeling some of the hateration that's been directed towards this sister. Again, black women are often, maligned and, devalued. And, I am sorry that Paul Whelan, the Marine, was not released when she was. But let me just say this. And Morning Joe brought this out just wonderfully and poignantly about Paul Whelan. And that is that he was taken into custody in Russia under the assumption that he was a spy, which is unfounded. And he's also being held unjustly. But he was taken into custody while Trump was in office. And Trump and Putin are friends. Okay? So then the issue is that when he was taken into custody, I think it was 2018. So if he was taken into custody 2018, 2019, where was Trump? Trump never mentioned his name. Trump never engaged in any kind of negotiations to try, or his administration never did anything to try to get this man released. But then when Biden was unable to get him released and got Brittney Griner released, then this is an issue. You're a hypocrite, and so are all the people who are supporting this madness. Okay? Straight up. Straight up. And I'm not going to take it back, because and to call Brittney an un-American or unpatriotic because she challenged police brutality. I'm not anti-police. I'm anti-police brutality. We have a constitution. We have a constitution. And me being American, freedom of expression is also freedom of not expression. So no, I'm not going to salute your flag. No, I'm not going to sing that stupid song, the Star Spangled Banner, that was written by a slave owner. Francis Scott Key was a slave owner. Oh, you didn't know that? The land of the free and the home of the brave, 1812. Slavery was still an issue in the United States, and Francis Scott Key was a slave owner. So I'm not even trying to hear you. No, don't even talk to the hand. Don't even talk, because I don't even want to hear it. Okay? As far as Brittney Griner is concerned, let's talk about that because with Brittney, Brittney was over in Russia during the off season because the women in the WNBA do not make the same salaries that the men in the NBA make. So she's not getting the salary nor the endorsements like people like Steve Kerr and LeBron James and all of these other brothers. And listen, I'm not hating on those brothers. I celebrate their achievement. I celebrate their success. But we still have to look at the fact that there's a disparity. So not only is there a disparity in salary, she's not getting, she and all these other women are not getting the endorsement. So then during the off season, to make ends meet, they have to, they make the decision, they are offered the decision to play the game overseas, which they are paid. They do make a pretty good amount of money playing overseas. And so this is an issue that we have to look at. There's an economic issue here. This is about economics. And so she was over there and unfortunately taken into custody, lost her freedom. You know, thankfully, um, you know, the Biden administration was able to successfully negotiate for her and to get her out. But again, and we are praying and hoping for the administration's success in getting Whelan home and all the other prisoners home who are being held unjustly in foreign prisons. But the truth of the matter is that Trump did nothing to secure Whelan's um, release while he was in office, and then you hypocrite want to criticize Biden. No, listen, I'm an independent. I have my problems with both parties. This two-party system is not working for the majority of us Americans. That's the God honest truth. But at least he was able to bring an American home. Brittney deserved to be home. I mean, people are talking as if, she's nobody. And that she should have just been left there to rot. No. She deserves to be home, and I'm glad that she is home. So, let's stop this craziness. Don't believe everything that you hear. But, again, the politics that's being played here is just vicious. It's just vicious, and I'm tired of it, to be honest. Which is why I don't even, tune into cable news. None of it. I don't have time for it. I get my news another way. Um, but we really do need to come together as Americans. And this whole business about, she's not a real American and the whole 9 yards. No, she is more of an American than these people who are sitting back and won't open their mouths about police brutality and about the injustices that are going on in this country. Those who are silent or who are complicit, you're not true Americans. Okay, I've said my piece, and I hope y'all have a good rest of the Saturday. That's It's a wonderful day. It's a wonderful day to be alive. God bless you. Dr. Coleman signing off. I'll see you soon. Later, y'all.